Good evening all. It's very bright behind me, isn't it? That's not very good. Hope we are all doing well. Welcome to Affinity Racing. I need to get some blinds up in the office, don't I? Because that is a little bit too bright. I'm never late. I don't know what you're talking about, John. Hope we're all doing well. Adam as well. How are we doing? Good evening. Hope we are both doing well. I will potentially... I might take up the offer of doing some British Heart Foundation racing, but I'll be honest, it's not something that I would normally stream, normally because my practice is rather boring. It wouldn't be particularly quick, but we might try and have ourselves a few laps. I haven't actually been in the Merc yet, so I don't even know how I would hold up in that, but we might give it a go. I think it will depend on how well or how badly the Nurburgring races are going. So, inevitably, when these do go badly, we may jump over. But we're in the BRZ for attempt number 1. What do I need to do? There's something missing. I need to turn that light on behind the camera. This is really it's very, very sunny out there. I've started streaming at not a very good time, basically. Hang fire. Get some light over here, see if we can balance things out. It might work, it might not. I very much doubt it. Ugh. Right. Arguably made things worse, but never mind. Love Jalama God medley. Cheers, John. Thank you very much, mate. That well, I regretted doing that one from the moment I started. I realised what a stupid idea the Lamb of God one was. So, 1 hour race qualifying. So it's not an actual practice session. Okay, in that case, I will unfortunately give it a miss. I didn't realise you meant it was a full race kind of thing. I've got you. Right, in that case, yes, I will not be able to do that. But I thought it was just... practice sessions, as in the lobby open, and then I could jump up and just do a few laps and stuff like that. But in that case, I will unfortunately give it a miss. We will stick with Slayer next. Oh my god, can you imagine? My calves are burning just thinking about that. Yeah, so we'll jump on to the Nurburgring. We will be on this. We will do 4 races is the plan of the Nurburgring. More or less starting from the back. I tried doing a quali run before the start of the stream, but my word, that reminded me of just how difficult this track is, and I crashed 3 times in a row, and then I ran out of time to do any more before the stream started. So from the back of the grid, unless we want to sit and do 30 minutes of quali and skip a race to do the qualifying, we will probably be starting from the back on all of the attempts. But yeah, no worries at all, John. Catch you in a bit. James, how are you doing, mate? Good evening. Now, one thing that I've realised as well is not a good idea is actually being in the BRZ, but I was trying to do my quali in this, and as I say, quali did not go very well. So what I was trying to do was, of course, set a decent lap so that I wasn't starting as far back. But it does make it... Oh, there we go. It does make it somewhat more interesting. There's front damage. Oh, Def Leopard. Oh, where's he gone? Why has that sent him that way? That shouldn't have sent him that far, unless he totally came off the brakes there. What's going on there? I'll absolutely try and have that one. What a treat. Now the BRZ I feel is good for qualifying, but not so much in the race, because this is a difficult track to overtake, and this car's strength lies in the corners. Very good around and out of the corners, not so good on the straights, which is where it does inevitably struggle quite a bit, and realistically your only chance of getting past people on the Nurburgring is on some of those slightly lengthier straights if you happen to be close enough. So we're about to find out just how difficult it is to overtake when we've got 5 cars to try and get past here. We're about to find out round about now how difficult getting through the pack is on a car that realistically can't overtake on the straights. They can overtake when a car's off the track like that though. That's no problem at all. James, are you doing the British Heart Foundation practice as well? Craig, how are we doing? Hope we're all well, mate. Hope we're all well. How's Byron been doing? Has he had any more races recently? I think Angela was on... Did she comment last week or the week before? Saying that he'd had a couple more races. And won, I believe, if I remember rightly. Well, this is further than I got on all of my qualifying attempts without binning it, so... My qualifying attempts of which were an absolute shambles. There you go, a bit like that guy on the right hand side there, or on the left hand side rather. Really struggling. Within 11 seconds of the leader. I very much doubt that that gap is going to close. Oh, nearly lost it there. Get slowed, go, 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 come on. Oh, just a little bit too far there. Three cars, gaggle of cars all together there, and I'm struggling so much to catch up to them at the moment. Four cars together, 4 cars all together. Sorry Craig, I will catch that comment in just a second. I'm not even going to be within slipstream here, and I don't even think 6 gear is going to really be worth it. Oh no, I think it is. Yeah, okay. I'm going to drop to 5th though on this corner here. Slight touch of the brakes just to be on the safe side. Let's not get caught up here by the Lambo. Ah, I've had a brake. Oh. We've got past him up to P8. Gonna have to have a quick look at the weather at some point here as well. Oh, I've gone too far. Too busy looking at the radar, or trying to. It's alright though, it's alright. Go, 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 go. Catch him. Oh, feel the rears kicking up a bit of a fuss there. This is a sector where I feel the BRZ does very much excel. There's those kind of low to medium speed corners. Right, come on, let's catch up to this Porsche here. Come on. I feel like I really am pushing a lot here. Just want to make sure that I'm in slipstream for the back straight. We're closing, come on. Get the launch. Oh, we're gonna, both of us gonna have to lift here. Oh my word. Pick a car and bump draft. I had no choice there. It was pointless trying to go through the gap. We'll nudge the Porsche one more time. They're both going to follow me. Oh, they've both tried to... Oh no, they both tried to fight for my slipstream and totally lost it there. Right, up to P6. This isn't too bad from where we started, P14. Bob, how we doing, mate? Good evening. 0.06 away from the track record. No way. That is absolutely unreal. Oh, I've had to go right the way to the inside, yeah. Force him. He's got to go the long way around. They've both lost a lot of time being behind me there. So he's 6/10 off the lap record. Jesus. So is that lap record for the as in actual lap record, or is that lap record for the cadet carts, or is that lap record overall? Track record, I should say, for the cadet carts. Wow. 600, sorry, yes, sorry, 600s, not 6/10, yeah. 0.06, sorry, yeah. God, my maths failed me there, didn't it? Sorry, yeah, 600s, not 6/10. I knew what I meant when I said it, and just didn't correct myself. Yeah, because 6/10 is miles off. 600s. And yeah, I knew what I meant. That's mighty impressive, though. Get in, Byron, lad. Absolutely mega. We need round 2 at... I haven't even done the first video yet from Stockton, but we need round 2 at Newcastle. For sure. Right, for me now, it is a case of trying to stick with in P6 and trying not to lose this position. That's what it's all about. 1.9 to the car behind. I think he's had a bit of an off there. He's lost himself a tenth or two. Seven seconds to the next position. I mean, P5 is miles ahead. So I think that one's slightly unlikely unless anybody starts to really battle up ahead and lose himself a big chunk of time, either by defending or by losing it. Ooh, a little bit like I just nearly did there. Too far. Too far. Got to be really careful out of there. So easy to spin this car around. Well, any car around. And the BRZ is one of the more planted ones, still very easy to see it go. Oh, almost like that there, almost like that. Lost a lot of time there. I think that's the I think that's the Supra behind us. Right, weather-wise, I think we're all good for the remainder of this race as well. Oh, losing a lot of time. Oh no. No. Right. The fight for P6 begins. I've just lost it, but I need to get it back. This is the sector where the BRZ should hopefully gain me back some time. Ah, man. Oh, no. Come on. I'm probably not going to have the top end on the Supra, I don't think. Unless I can just get into the slipstream. I think he's going to have the top end on me. Yeah, he absolutely does. You see him breaking away now massively. No good at all. +4 tenths gained on the straight there. quite good enough. I don't know if you can hear the neighbour's little Jack Russell barking there. Next door. Don't know if you can hear that. I certainly can. P7 though, not too bad from P14. Not bad for a first race. Much better than we had last week. Earlier in the week, sorry, on Monday, last stream. That was absolutely one of the most annoying, frustrating, horrible streams I've ever done. Really annoying that one was. Binned it every race, or got binned every race. Spun around by somebody. So that one, not too bad. Not too bad. I'm pretty sure you can hear the dog barking next door, surely. Right, we go again. We go again. We maybe... I was going to say we maybe jump in the Supra. The problem with the Supra is it's so easy to bin it around the track, around this lap. Oh, let's just get out and get onto another... onto another race. Let's jump in the Supra. Rent a car. Let's see how we get on. I feel like with an improved lap time, we might actually have... we can start probably quite a few positions higher. We're going to have rain in this quali session, aren't we? Guaranteed. No, we're alright. We all know what the Supra is like. I'm just going to have to be very kind of careful and conscious as we go here. Right, an 8:36, almost point treble 7. Surely enough we can do better than that in this one. Anybody want to take a guess on what our lap time will be? Oh, there you go. Almost just felt the car go round already. Just as soon as you put your foot down in this thing, you think you're about to spin it. Or I do anyway. That's how I feel in it. I just feel like I have to be like +1 gear every time. Up a higher gear than I realistically want to be. Oh god, that was a spin there. That just looked like I was about to drive straight off the other side of the track, and that genuinely was the car almost losing it there. I'm guaranteed to bin it on this lap, so let's not bank on the idea of me crossing the line here. Oh, that dog's really starting to annoy me now. I don't know if you can hear it in the mic or not. It's really starting to get on my nerves. Right, I feel like we're slightly quicker than I was in the BRZ at this point, but most of it has been straight. It's going to be the middle sectors where we really see the difference. God, that was a heart in mouth kind of moment there. Right, what's our guesses on lap time? It's going okay so far, dare I say it. Let's not make any silly mistakes. That 836 obviously included, I think, a multiple crashes by me. Can't remember what car was actually in at that point. Might have been the BRZ, might have been the BMW. BRZ, I think I started the stream on that and did that initial lap. Greg, how we doing, mate? Good evening. Hope all is good. Come on, Greg, get your guess in. What is our lap time going to be here? The Supra, I have to say, is like a boat through there. Oh, that was a bit of a kick out from the rear there. See, this is one of the worst sections and sectors for the Supra, but in the BRZ it laps up that bit of lap there. Absolutely no problem whatsoever. But you've just got to hope that the tenths and so that you're losing the corners, you gain on the straights in the Supra, which you kind of do, which is why you've got both the BRZ and the Supra up top on the timing boards. Oh no, it's understeering like crazy there. This might actually be an okay lap, hopefully. By okay, I just mean kind of really not too bad, all things considered. Right, plant it now, go, go, go. $8:19.47. DR took a big hit. I love the green hell, can't stop spinning. Same here. Surprised I've managed this lap, to be honest. See if we can get that 8:19 though. It might just be a little bit off. 20 seconds or so to cross the line from here. Maybe, maybe not. I don't quite know. Third gear out of here though. It's going to probably be a 21 or a 22, I think. 21.5. Better. Definitely better than what we had. That is not too bad for me, that, I don't think. Not too bad. Alpha, evening. How we doing? How we doing? Down to A again. Well, I'm at A now. Oh my god, how come? How come we're down in P14 again? Quite clearly my 821 not all that quick when compared to everybody else. Which is a little bit annoying, but not to worry. Hope everyone's doing well though. If you haven't done so already, please do hit the like button on the stream, and most definitely, if you haven't done so already, please do make sure to subscribe. We are very, very close to hitting 500 subscribers, which is, for most people, the kind of second stepping stone on YouTube. 100 is always the first. Hit 100 subscribers, you feel like you can say that you've actually started to, you can actually say you have a bit of a YouTube channel. Let me rephrase that, because that sounds like you'd be getting totally hyped up thinking you've got a huge YouTube channel off 100 subscribers. Oh no, it's raining. Right, grip seems like it's okay, but looks like quite a bit of rain is on the way. Yeah, well, at least with 100 subscribers, you feel like, oh, this maybe, you know, it's a little bit of something. 500, you're like, all right, okay, we're getting off the ground now. And then 1,000, of course, is always the main sort of real first milestone for a YouTube channel. But 500 is where we're getting to, the second little stepping stone towards the first, shall we say, milestone. Right, here we go then. How many people can we have into turn 1 on this straight in the Supra? We need to be very careful of the weather here. In fact, I'll tell you what, let's be braking very early here. Oh, I'm going to get hit. I've got hit. Alright, got damage. I could see on the radar that I was going to get hit. I was almost actually trying to move out of their braking line. A little bit of confidence to try and go around the outside. Oh, it would have worked if he either didn't come off the brakes or didn't get hit. He holds on to position. We've now got somebody on the inside here, which they back out, thankfully. And weirdly enough, in comparison to the guys up ahead there, we don't actually lose any time whatsoever, which is good. Right, come on then. Did you see what P1 was racing in, by the way? Did anybody see what car P1 was driving? Oh, I've been hit. Damage, rear damage as well there now. Don't want to lose sight of these cars up ahead though. Or dare I even say like the front runners. Because sometimes that's the killer. It takes so long to get through the pack that then by the time you do, you're up to, as we were in that last race there, up to P6, but with no chance of catching up to anybody at all. And look at that, how much we've got to lift there just to be able to stay behind these guys without really causing any damage or binning it. Oh, I wasn't expecting to go around him there, but we might as well have it. I was actually going to bump draft him. I think that moment there showing that sometimes it is worth just trying to get around somebody. Impatience sometimes pays off. Alright, foot down, let's go, come on. He's lost it there, surely. Oh, just managed to get round. Oh, being hit again. He's going to go for it on the inside. You can't do that. Oh, no. Oh, I was trying to guess which way he was going there. Oh, and then we got pushed out as well. Man. That's so annoying. How much a race can change. Pretty hefty run of misfortune, that wasn't it? Super annoying. I knew I was going to get hit by him there. I knew I was going to get hit. Big gap now though. So the guys up in front, or the guys up ahead rather, the guys in front are long gone. Right, we've got a bit of rain now as well here, so we're going to have to do another check of the weather just as we hit that final straight and kind of judge whether or not we're going to have to come into the pits. Oh dearie me, that is... Jesus. Do we think about going into the pits? There's a lot of rain coming our way. Looking on the radar, it is moving right, the weather. So we're about to have a big patch of rain hit us here. But is it going to be okay to race without pitting? That is a lot of rain also going to hit us here. Let's see what difference this makes. As it kind of passes through. Almost looks still like it's going to be fine to race. Still on the slicks. So we'll stick with slicks. It's a bit of a race for recovery now that we need though. Oh, someone's in. Oh, he's on the inters. He's coming off them. Good move from the Porsche there into turn one. Activate granny mode. Yeah, the rain wasn't as heavy as I thought it was going to be looking at the radar, so thankfully, yeah, we stayed out and we're all good. Bottom of the Nurburgring seems to be absolutely bone dry. Perfectly fine this. Just need to try and regain some positions, but going to be easier said than done that. Two people are gone. I said I wanted to make up some positions. So far that's all we've managed. P1 might have had a little bit of a nightmare here because we're gaining quite a bit to him there. Might have just had himself a little bit of a moment, I don't know. Anton in P2 though. Very quick and great driver, Anton. Oh, away he goes. Right, up to P11. Yellows. Ooh, I thought I was going to run onto the grass there. Alpha 4C up ahead, yeah. Great car, that. Love that Group 3 car. Losing time now. Try to go around the outside there. That was always going to be brave. I had to rely on him actually making the corner. Or as I normally say, it was either brave or stupid, and in that circumstance, it turned out to be stupid. Right, come on. Let's see if we can have P10. Let's go, go, go. I actually thought I would have lapped the Alpha up by now. Actually took a bit longer to get past than I thought it would have done. Let's not forget that that car does actually have decent top line speed. Bit of contact there, I think. And we're all good. Right, P10 could have been better, should have been better. Just had that little moment, didn't we? Take that, Max for Verstappen. 16:31, which means his average lap time was an 8:15. which means that his second lap, because the first lap always takes longer with it being a rolling start, etc. His second lap must have been rapid. Unbelievable. Yeah, got him down the straight, Jonathan. Thankfully, it did take longer than I thought it was going to, though. That genuinely, I thought it would have absolutely lapped it up on the exit onto the back straight, but took a bit longer. All good though. I'll go with the Supra again. I don't think we really had a chance to give it a fair chance there, considering we got binned so early in the race, or in that first lap. So let's see if we can jump straight back in, go for another, try and beat that 8:21 quali time. To be fair, I think I would have moved up like 3 or 4 positions if I'd got an 18 or a 19. So if I can take a couple of seconds off, well, we're about to get a load of rain in this one. But if I can take a couple of seconds off my lap time, I don't think that's a worry then. Let's go, come on. .5, that is 0.5 quicker than I was in the previous lap. I was into the 14s there. I'm just going to keep this in 5th. Oh, I've gone too deep. Well, there we go. There's that a half second that I was up has just been totally undone there. Let's keep going. Lost it there. Oh, track limits as well. Right, let's just use this. This is just going to have to be used as practice then. So I'm going to lose so much time on that back straight serving that penalty, which is a killer. Like 2 seconds up on my last lap. What do we think a half-second penalty costs you at the end of the Nurburgring? Considering it's right at the start of that long straight. Because I still feel like I made quite a few mistakes in this lap, but I still feel like I'm a couple of seconds up. Be interesting to see when I cross the line what the time would be, having included and served this penalty. I almost wish that you could serve that they had more than one place to serve a penalty, because then only when it benefits me though, because then at least you know, like I picked up the penalty early on, so I'll serve it before I get to that straight. But then I also do like the fact that no matter where you make the mistake, it is so hugely punished because of where it is and the only one place that you serve it. But I think, was that not one of the things on the updates, is that they've removed, some tracks used to have 2 penalty systems, did it not? 2 places where you would serve the penalty. A couple of the tracks did. Some of the Santa Croix ones, the long tracks used to have more than one penalty place, I'm sure. And I feel like I noticed that they'd got rid of them, so that you couldn't run somebody off the track but serve what would end up being less of a penalty because you served it on another place of the track, which didn't punish you as much. Oh no. Oh, I braked too much there, that was a bit silly. Right, come on, I'll be interested here to see what this penalty would be, what this lap time will be. I still feel like here I am a couple of seconds up on my time. I absolutely am. That was a 59 when I'd gone through there the last time. It's a 20.4, it's 1 second better, which is super frustrating knowing that we served such a big penalty. We had such a big penalty there, and yet we were still 1 second quicker. Unbelievable. At least the stewards look a bit more realistic on Gran Turismo 7. Oh, right. Let's go again. Let's hope that we're starting... Oh, no, we're not. We're still starting in the same sort of place. P14, I think. But I think we're starting to get into some slightly better lobbies. Yeah, because if I'd got that 820, I would have probably been P11... 10-11 in that last lobby, I think. 8:15 is kind of where we want to be aiming for, I think, as well. Which we, you know what it is, we wouldn't have been too far off without that penalty. That would have been what, another 2 seconds off that. Would have been down to a 218. Would have been starting to get there. Even then, a 218 wouldn't have even... would have got me 2 positions at best. Right, I didn't check the weather there. I hope it's not raining. Here's to hoping. Let's do it. Oh, we're all good. Thank God for that. Right, let's go, let's go. Oh, I spilt that all over me. What an absolute moron. What an idiot. I was too busy trying to watch to make sure that to make sure the race didn't start. Right, let's go. I just watched myself on stream spill that all over me as well. What an absolute muppet. Right, come on. He's nipped in there, that guy on the left there. Fair play. I am now literally back of the grid. Trying to make sure I give the space there. Oh no, everybody's crashed. I was going to say I probably would have got most of the brunt of the blame of that one there. Everybody went into everybody there though. I would have struggled to get it stopped. As close to the apex as I would have wanted there. There's a guy up ahead there with a 2-second penalty as well. Ooh, we got a bit of rain. I wasn't expecting that. I was not expecting that at all. Right, this makes something... this makes it a little bit interesting. Oh, it's quite... it's almost on the verge of requiring wet tyres here, or inters. Everybody taking it nice and easy. Oh, he's ran wide. Oh, needed to be careful there. Oh, he didn't let him run into us. Everybody's struggling now. Everybody's struggling. Get past this guy. Oh, I think we might need a stint. Have a look at that radar, everybody. I think we might need a stint on the inters here. I'm certainly feeling it there. We need a stint on the inters. Oh, there it is. There it goes. Everybody having the same problems now. Come on, keep pushing. Keep pushing. There's mistakes happening by everybody now. P1 I noticed there just had a big moment, I think. Come on. Really try and make the most of this. There it goes, there it is. Oh, let's not run wide. Go, 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 go. Whoa, what's going on with everybody? Look at this. Look at this. Oh, God. Just put your foot down, everybody. Come on. Believe. What is going on? Everybody's going to really, really lift a lot here. Probably rightly so. Oh. We're up to P6. Oh my God, what is happening? No, I could have done without that. I could have done without that. There's P1. There is P1. I've gone from P2 to P11 in literally 3 seconds there. This is mental. This is mental. Torrential downpours at the Nurburgring here. Come on, look at the huge gap that P1's just pulled now though. Everybody's still taking it quite easy. I'm possibly being a little bit daft and trying to push. It almost feels like I can see the dry line. It looks dry. You can only judge it by the time you get your tyres onto it. Oh, go, 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 go. Just stepped onto the curb there, which was very, very wet. Away goes P2. I'm literally on the podium now. I've gone from P14 to P3 to P11, back to P3 in less than a lap. Courtesy of this Nurburgring being such a long and ridiculous lap. P1's gone, P1's gone. Can't push too much here, but I really, really need to. There we go. There we go. Oh! He's gone. He's pushed too much. I'm going to have it. I'm in P1. Take it easy. Take it easy. I'm straight lining. No, 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 no. Aquaplaning straight off there. Back down to P12. Jesus, he was brave. He was really brave there. I've got to try and judge this weather now. We've got to stay on the slicks. Look at this. We cannot go. We cannot go onto the wet. I'm sure some people are going to go onto the inters, but we can't. We cannot. Look at that. There is no rain coming. And it's going to dry out fairly quick. I bet you there is a lot of people goes on to the inters. I'm going to have to take the gamble and just not do that. Nobody onto the inters yet. I don't think anybody's gone onto the inters. Oh, I thought loads of people would have pitted. Oh man, I thought loads of people would have pitted there, you know. Oh, that was a turn up for the books. That was one of the most interesting laps I've ever had. In racing, full stop. Just ever. This could be another one though. Look at this. Oh, there's P2. We're back onto the podium. Oh my word. We've just been absolutely murdered into turn 1. Nobody can get their foot down. I'm into P2 again. How is this happening? How is this happening? Bottom of the Nurburgring GP layout here is absolutely lethal. Look how much slower we're going through here. Now's a chance to put the foot down. No, come on. 6th gear. Anything to not make the wheels spin. Got to be really careful here. Anybody behind us? Ah, no, no, no. We both made the same mistake. This is mental. This is absolutely mental. No! It's alright. Let's go. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. We got a whole lap of this. Maybe as was the wise idea. Maybe as was a wise shout, because we would have been laughing throughout all of this. None of this would have been any bother. Should have pitted, absolutely. I'm just so surprised that nobody did. That's what really shocked me, to be honest. The fact that nobody went into the pits. Which is what seemed weirdest of it all. So I was like, well, I wasn't going to go into the pits. And nobody else did. So I was like, well, got to be the right decision. Clearly, I could have done with making my own mind up on that one. Oh, so glad he didn't pull out onto the track there, or end up getting rebounded off the barriers onto the track. There's P2. P1 is absolutely flying now. He's got no worries at all, does P1. I think we can start pushing a little bit now. So you can stay off the curbs, but I think we can start pushing. We could have a podium here. 100%. Just going to say that would have ended up being very, very brave to try and go around the outside there, but one of those where when you're trying to make up places, got no choice. I had a feeling he was going to run wide there. Up to P4 now. What a race this has turned out to be. Oh, you idiot. I'm having to defend. I'm having to defend against half a grid here. He's got too much of a slipstream, isn't he? classic Gran Turismo right at the last corner. Classic Gran Turismo right at the last corner. I can't believe that. We were on, that would have been P5 there. We had P4 and we lost it, so we would have been P5. And then somebody rams you on the final turn. What a race that was, from P14 all the way up at one moment to leading the race. All the way back down again, back up to P2, P3, back down again, back up. We almost end up with a very respectful top 5 finish. Classic Gran Turismo lets you down. Unbelievable, that. Absolutely unbelievable. Oh. Save the replay. Let's have a look at that one. If we dare. That was mental. That was one of the craziest ever races I have ever had. I would say on Gran Turismo. I would say at the Nurburgring, but I would say on Gran Turismo. Full stop. That was absolute carnage, that. But in the best way possible up until that last lap. Here it is. Billy. How did he get this wrong? Oh, he's just lost it altogether, hasn't he? Oh man, no. He killed both of us at the same time as well, which is what's mostly annoying. Oh man. He did hang fire. He did hang back to let everybody across, so I'll give him that. Can't be angry at that. It was a genuine mistake. There's us crossing the line. But my word, did that not ruin such a tremendous race otherwise? Still goes down as one of the best races I've ever had on Gran Turismo. That was something else. That was something else. Yeah, Greg, exactly. That's the wet line? Yeah, that's not the one that most people would recommend, I don't think. Oh man, that is unbelievable. I'm making a note of that one. That needs to become an episode on YouTube. That needs to become an episode on YouTube. Oh, honestly. Unbelievable, Jeff. Right then, well, we go again for one final race at the Nurburgring. I always love it when this race comes up in the dailies. It's always very... It's a challenge, but it's always very good fun. And this week has been no different. But but that race, my word, I don't even know what to think of it. Should we stick with the Supra though? I'm quite happy with the Supra, to be honest with you. I think I probably will do. I feel like I'm almost there with it now, so we'll stick with the Supra. It's that straight line advantage that we have got that really helps in the race. Glorious sunshine. We could do with a race like this. That would be helpful. Just one. Catching it, no worries, Jonathan. No, I didn't catch any free practice. I thought it was free practice, but they were doing a race. Oh, did I catch any free? Do you mean F1? I thought you meant British Heart Foundation practice, Jonathan. Unless you did, in which case, yeah, the answer is no. I didn't manage to. I didn't realise that they were doing a full race. I might have jumped on and done a couple of laps on the stream, but they were doing a full race, so. I didn't bother, but unless you mean free practice for F1, in which case, no. I caught the first half of free practice 1, but I'm very sad and I've got them recorded and I will be watching them a bit later on. Or I've got practice 2 recorded and I'll be watching that as well. And then I've got practice 3 and quali recorded for tomorrow, or set to record tomorrow. And so I'm all good. Yeah, you meant F1. Yeah, did anything interesting happen? I'll be catching it a little bit later. Trustel plan is Fernando Alonso looking good, because I think I wouldn't say he's not necessarily favourite, but I think he's in with a shout, isn't he? I know Red Bull in the first session, from what I saw, was having, or Verstappen at least, was having some problems. Not necessarily comfortable. The Mercedes upgrade looks like it's decent. I haven't seen set in practice, so I don't know, but where I'm up to on practice 1, or from what I've seen of practice 1 so far, Hamilton had just set the fastest lap on the mediums, but he just set the fastest lap, so he's in the mix. Love it. Love it, love it. If you did put it on pole, can you just imagine the kind of... I think I might put some money on Alonso for this weekend. Although maybe he's waiting until see qualifying, because every time I put a bet on somebody, they never win. The only bet that I've won... So, all of the races in the 2021 season... I'd bet between Lewis and Max, and mostly Lewis and mostly Max and whatever, and every single time that I bet on either of them, I got it wrong. But the bet that I did have at the start of the season was Max Verstappen to win the championship. So I think I won. I think it was like 50 or 60 quid that I won on that, on him winning the championship, obviously, but shouldn't have won it and all the rest of it, yada yada yada. But the 50 or 60 quid that I won probably was lost, moreover, by the fact that I managed to get every race result wrong. Even though they were pretty much on like equal wins. That's the annoying thing. And I just, every race that Max won, I'd bet Lewis, and every race that Lewis won, I'd bet Max. So, what a waste of time. But I won it all back on Verstappen and his, shall we say, fortunate championship. I tell you what, Adam, the racing's not been too bad, mate. I don't know if you caught the last of that race that we've just had, but I'm definitely making an episode out of it. We had torrential rain just hit us like that in the middle of the first lap, and I went from P14 to P3 to P11 to P1 to P11 to P5. So now you don't need to watch the video when it comes out, but it was pretty mental. Larry, how are you doing? Hi DW, how have you been? Just got done racing with Rico and DP and the rest of the crew. How did you get on, Larry? Are you looking good for the championship? What's the verdict? What are you reckoning? Hope you enjoyed it. Hope all went well. It's going to be a really, really good season this year, I think, for the British Heart Foundation. Whoa! Oh, come on. Oh, gotta give space. Ah, no. Oh, that's a bit of a one of those. I would say you gotta give space, but oh, realistically, I don't know. Oh, I feel a bit uneasy about that one, to be honest. I don't quite know. He was obviously quite far ahead. I'm probably veering towards the fact that, or the idea that maybe I was in the wrong there. Trying to hang around the outside there of the Renault. Interesting choice. Very interesting choice. That wasn't me. That was contact from behind that. I hope he realises that, or by chance maybe saw it on the radar. I hope. Gonna nudge him along, work with him here. His elbows out at the very least. Ooh, just waiting for him to slide back onto the track there. Right, we've got a bit of weather or rain incoming here that we're going to have to be cautious of. Oh. Possible to get past on these kind of straights. Almost lost it there. Oh, Jesus. P11 done well to hold that one there. I was thinking one of them was going to end up onto the grass there. Neither of them do, or not any of them do. Come on. Oh, jeez, what a save, if I may say so. Right, no weather coming in. By the looks of things. I can't remember, did I reply to you, Larry? Or did I kind of acknowledge the fact that you still managed P4 with a spin? Mighty impressive. I can't remember if I did or not. One lap of the Nurburgring seems to have just totally distorted my memory on whether I actually... I'm not sure if I was just being totally rude to you, or whether I did respond. Apologies if I hadn't. But yeah, P4 in that lobby with a spin. That is not bad going at all. Not bad going. I'm really looking forward to the championship though. It should be really good. I think that there might end up being one or two races that I can't do. That's the only thing that I need to check the dates that we've settled on. Ah. Bugger. It's alright, we can get back to where we were at least. Hopefully. Always that corner. Always. Almost lose it. Oh, I didn't ignore you. That's good then. Sorry, mate. My bad. I just couldn't remember if I'd acknowledged it. I feel like in my head I did, and then I couldn't remember if I actually said what I was thinking out loud. So I think it was just at the start of this race, wasn't it? So, all good then. Apologies. It's one of those moments there where it was easier or less risky to just bump draft the Porsche out of the corner than it was to try and work my way around him. Oh. I'm almost being a little bit clever there and bump drafting them into each other, into the slipstream of each other to kind of put them side by side. This Porsche right behind me, P9 in front. I think that's where we were previously before I binned it just as we joined the Nordschleife. Always feels really risky dropping down a gear through that section, but it's kind of what's needed. Come on, let's see if we can have one more position yet. P8. Had a couple of people drop off the track, so oh, he's gone, he's gone, he's gone. Oh, I managed to just get round him there, I think. Not without a bit of damage, though. That Feel that on the front. Get turned, come on. Magic. I don't think, unless they work very well together in a slipstream, I don't think those guys will be catching me. Hopefully. So we might finish with a P8 here. .2. We're rapidly catching up to that guy. Up ahead to MP4. That's 4.5 we've just taken out of him. He's clearly not in the Supra. Well, that was hard work, that. That one was hard work. Whew. Someone in the GTR, two people in the GTR, P1 and 3. Two GTRs on the podium, 650 in P2, NSX P4. Someone in the AMG P6 there. Mr. Alton. And that one, yeah, that was grafted for that, crikey. The 911's a weird one because normally that would be my favourite car around here. But I think still just comparative to other cars, it struggles too much in a straight line. Decent though. Not too bad. GG. Cheers, Larry. Thank you. We're going to go... I was just going to say there, can I be tempted to do another one? I was meant to end at 10 o'clock. Can I be tempted to do another one? Absolutely, yes I can. It is the Nurburgring. Let's do it. Let's do another. Let's try and get a good lap time in here. Let's hope for no rain on quali. Which, from what I gather, I feel like has been one of the updates. I almost feel like this is an update now that qualifying does not include rain. Because I've had 4 or 5 quali sessions now and there has been no rain on any of them. Whereas that update previously, or before the update, which landed middle of this week I think, all of my sessions had rain. So a little conspiracy for you there. Little God, how are we doing? Lonely second. Was that you? Were you in our race there? In that one, or was that just your result in your race? Good to see you though. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. Stopping by to say hello. Hopefully we see you in the next race. Or was that you in the 650? Were you in the 650? That was P2. In the McLaren? Was that you? Right, let's try and get this down. I want this to be an 8.17 if I can. If I can, an 8.17. Really need to pull this one together. Come on, good lap, come on. No mistakes, or as few of them as possible. Too early on the brakes there. It's all right though. Keep going. Oh. Go. That was a big mistake, that one. I'm going to try and keep it planted here. Slight lift to get turned to the right. And then... Nah, bit too, I think my grandma would have been quicker through there. She doesn't even drive. Oh, really hoping that I didn't run out wide there. Thankfully I didn't. Could have possibly been in second there. Probably should have been, but I would have had much more chance of binning it if I did. That was the first mistake, real mistake that I've made. That's good, that's good, that's good, that's good. That's not so good. That also not so good. Bit of a moment there. Almost losing it as the car come up off the ground. Same mistake that I made last lap. For the t-shirt, let's see. It was an 18 something from John there. Let's see if we can manage it, whatever it is. 18.8 was it? 818 that looks like from here. Couple of mistakes in that one. Otherwise that would have been a lap that I would have been relatively happy with. Difficult car to battle with around here. This Supra. Alright, come on, let's go. Remember, we went under the gantry here at with a 757 was when we went under, and we got that 820. Let's see what this is going to be here. I actually think we're going to be a little bit behind, you know. 50. Well, it's going to be about 56. Alrighty, this could be an 819. I think it'll be as lucky as we get. I think. $819, there it is. 19.2 though. So it was a low 19. We could have maybe been down to the 18s. Couple of mistakes from me really throughout all of that lap. The odd mistake all over, as is expected on such a track. I was going to do me a Supra livery. Oh, P7 this one. Yeah, I've been in this. I've ended up in the Supra all night, John. I didn't think that I would do, to be honest. But yeah, I've ended up in the Supra all night. Now somehow my DR has probably potentially dropped here, because we're in with some B-rated drivers. Although Alton there in P4. Oh, let's actually. I keep forgetting to check the weather. Looks like it's all good at the moment. Looks like we're all good. Right, let's go. Final race of the stream then. What can we do? SR has dropped, yeah. I didn't have any penalties in that one though, did I? The race before where I had some penalties. To be honest, I was doing quite a bit of bump drafting, wasn't I? So maybe that's having a bit of an effect. So we'll try to hold off the bump drafts for this one. P7 then, this is the highest that we've started. That's the first proper decent lap that I've managed to sort of put in really. The 7:20 was the 8:20, sorry, and then the 8:19 that we just had there. Other than that though, we've not really managed to cross the line in time. So we've been starting from the back. This one's P7. We're right in the mix of the carnage for turn 1. A couple of Supras either side, Porsches. There's a Lambo there as well, which feels like that's a brave decision from whoever that is. Right, guesses in then. Where can we finish for this one? There we go. Punted straight away. That guy's going to think that that was me. That absolutely was not. Oh, look at that. Look at the state of that. Right, we've been punted, and we've got a bit of damage, but thankfully, given the carnage behind, we might not suffer too much. I hope that guy doesn't look at my name and think, right, next time I'm alongside you on the track, you're getting revenge, because I absolutely did not deserve, or would not deserve that. But let's see if we can get a podium in this one then. I would say given his pace and his quality time, P1 is absolutely out of reach. because he's absolutely flying well ahead now. So if all goes well, let's aim for a podium. The Lambo's Rapid just spins on some of the raised curves. Okie dokie. Well, he's right in front of us here, so I will see strengths and weaknesses of the Lambo. We may well see him. Oh, look at that. He didn't even need a curb. He didn't need a curb to spin. Right, let's just try and catch these guys up ahead then. That was a pretty decent save, if I may say so, once again. .2 to the lead. That's what I've been needing to do there, just a slightly bigger lift off the throttle. Longer lift, get on the power a little bit later, but more smooth. I've been trying to get on the power too early and then ended up running it wide and then lifting off again, trying to avoid almost running onto the grass. Right, come on then. P5 now. Aiming for that podium. Come on. We're closing to the leader. We might just sit in enough of a slipstream here to close just a little bit more to P4. That's just enough as well to justify being in gear in 6th gear, which you cannot normally do up here without a slipstream. CP2, a little bit of a bottleneck there, potentially, holding these guys up maybe. there we go, there we go, there we go. That was the leader. That was the race leader. He's binned it. .4 to the lead now. Now, I think these guys are all in Porsches. So I might... That might be my saving grace on this back straight. Because we lost the Lambo, and I think the guy in the front was in the Supra. I think these are all Porsches. Soon find out. Here we go. I think they're going to be able to just slipstream each other along perhaps here. Oh, this guy served a penalty. So we could get ourselves on the podium here. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Either way, it might give us a bit of a slipstream. I'm going to have to lift. I'm not going to be able to get past him. I don't think I'll have closed the gap to him, to be honest, by that point. This is where I feel like a check of the weather would have been quite wise. No, nothing. Absolutely nothing. The clouds were just looking really dark there. Let's try and end the race on a high here. I think that's a Merc. I think I think P2's in the Merc. I think that was right, wasn't it? .7, that gap has pretty much not changed. Oh, someone's gone. Right, that's us on the podium now. We can not lose it. .1. I think these guys are fairly close. I don't think it's quite enough for P1 to have to be defending. It's just within a second. I don't quite think he has to worry about defending. Only on those longer straights will he be looking in his mirrors at the moment. Someone's gone. That'll do. 3.8 to the lead now. It's going to be difficult to try and pull out 3 seconds to somebody, but that is pretty much what I'm going to need to be in with a shout. If there's a number to aim for, that is going to have to be it. You see on the straights the difference and the advantage that we have. .3 3.2 3.1 3.0. Come on, that's what we need. Look at that, 2/10. You see how much better he was there through the carousel. No! That is not what we want. That is not what we want. That is not what we want. I thought my chances of a podium was all over there, but thankfully we only lost the 1 position. And we're right behind P3. Come on. We've got to hope that we can gain on this Porsche. He knows it as well. Come on, come on. Come on. 6/10. 5/10. 4. 3. 2. Oh, someone's coming through. Someone wanted to be coming through there. God for that. We got the podium. Jeez, that was close. That was close. Oh man, we got there. We got there. That was a bit too close for comfort, that one, wasn't it? That was a little bit... Oh man, what a treat. Really enjoyed that one. Those last two races were absolutely mega. Really, really enjoyed that. A little bit of a battle for the lap at the end, for the position at the end on the last lap. Just. And breathe, exactly. Just. Oh man, we got it though. We got it. What a treat. What a treat. That was a hard fought podium, that one. Or we not necessarily hard fought, we had to work a lot for that. Started P7. I thought it was all over at the beginning when just as we kind of got that contact, and we ended up sending somebody off after getting pushed through turn 1. I thought we'd kind of lost it then. I definitely thought I'd lost it when I spun. But that podium that we've been after all night, we finally do it. Jeez, right, there we go. What a treat. Hope everybody has enjoyed that one. That's going to be it for this week's dailies, and I look forward to next week's. I don't know, or I haven't seen what they are yet, if they've been sort of leaked or released. But yes, hopefully everybody's enjoyed that one. I certainly did. Those last two races especially were absolutely mega. Really enjoyed them. So hopefully I shall see you all next week, next Monday, for next week, the next week of dailies, whatever they turn out to be. Have yourselves all a great weekend. Friday streams will hopefully be back on the regular. It just depends on whether or not I am gigging with the band. If I'm not, chances are I should be streaming. I kind of want to make sure that I get a few more Friday streams in, because they're good fun when they go well. My problem being is that they don't normally go well, but there we go. Oh, British Heart Foundation next Sunday, right? Okay, I'll have to have a look. I haven't even had a look at the dates yet, so I need to double check. As I think there'll be one or two that I can't do. I'm hoping that it means I'll be able to do that one. There would be a week off, which is when I'm away at Download, and then the week after, I imagine British Heart Foundation will be back. So hopefully I can do them all. Looking forward to that very much. Need to get myself some practice in the Merc with Jonathan, but I'll be looking forward to them. Enjoy what is left of the weekend then, everybody. I shall catch you all in a little bit. See you on Monday on stream, or if not, on track. Toodles.